my chicken legs, which I separated these from the thighs. And you're going to see that I am not a very good butcher. No. I did not do very well. So, but you learn as you go. That's all you can do. Now I've touched that chicken, I get to wash my hands. But I'm frying them in lard that I rendered from some other chicken that I had canned. This is not my first time canning. I have canned before, green beans, hamburger, different things, but I'm going to try to get this one all on film. I do have some short films of some other ones that I might put on later maybe, but hopefully we'll see. I am actually, and don't laugh, and I don't want to hear everybody say, oh, don't use those, blah, blah, blah. This is my house, and I'm canning for me and my family, not anybody else. So I am using, this is a Kerr home canning book from 1948. And this is a Ball Blue Book canning book from 1941. Both of them, however, have, I'm sorry, get you all turned around here. They have this recipe right here. And it's called Chicken Fried. And my camera, of course, doesn't focus very well on words. But basically, it's telling you to, of course, dress and cut up the fowl as in the usual manner. Chicken, like other meat, should not be canned until the body heat disappears. I'm not butchering the chicken. So do not roll in flour. You're going to sear the chicken in hot fat until lightly browned. Pack hot chicken into clean Kerr jars to within 1 inch of the top. Add 1 teaspoon salt to each quart of jar if desired. Add 3 or 4 tablespoons of fat into which the chicken was seared. Put the cap on. Do your whole bands and everything. Now, this is where I would not use one of these books for sure. I have researched this online. I've watched other YouTube people doing fried chicken. They just don't sear it first. But from everything I've read, the cooking the meat is not going to hurt it any more than if you cook other meat and then can it. This one here for fried chicken out of the ball, it actually says, and don't laugh, but it says process 60 minutes at 15 pounds of pressure. So, of course, the pressure's more because now we only use 10. But it also has the additional note, or 3.5 hours in hot water bath. I think we all know that we don't want a hot water bath can meat. Meat should always be pressure cooked. So that I'm not following. I am just following the searing it and then putting it into the jars. So, we are going to start by heating up the fat so that it'll melt. And I may need more than that, but I didn't want to get a whole bunch right off the bat. But we will come back when I get this melted down so that we can start putting the chicken in and frying it. I am using my electric skillet. I don't really use this one very much because it is so large. I mean, it's one that's, the size of your fingertips to your elbow. It's kind of big for us, and I normally I have a small one, and I just use, the one that's only about, half this size. But we're going to try this out just so I can actually cook more chicken at once. And all we're doing is searing it. And one book said until it was lightly browned. One book said just sear it. So I'm just going to put it in and we'll see kind of what happens with it. My counter apparently is not level as we see everything rushing down. But we will come back when we get that. Okay, so I've got the chicken. Sorry about the wobbliness. I don't really have a big stand to put this on. So I've got the chicken in there. I've got 11 pieces in. I probably could have fit a little more, but I didn't want to overcrowd. Now, one of the books said to add salt to the jar when you cooked it. Another one said to salt and pepper your chicken. Maybe I've got that too high. I'm not very good at frying chicken, evidently. One of them also said to salt and pepper your chicken as you fried it. I'm going to leave that for when it's done and processed and we're ready to actually cook it. Basically, they say you take this out of your jar and put it in the oven and it'll bake up crisp without flour or anything. I don't know. It's the first time I've ever done it. I thought I'd give it a try. I got this chicken on sale for 69 cents a pound for the legs and thighs together. And I thought, why not? $6.99 for a 10-pound bag. So we're going to bring you back when I've got all the chicken fried up golden brown, and I'll show you how brown I got it. Okay, I'm going to show you how I'm going to fill one jar. And I've had these over here heating to get them warm since my chicken's warm. So we'll get us a jar out. I am using wide mouth jars. So let me make sure you can see that, I guess. I'm not using the funnel because, well, I might use it. I'm just, I'm a little worried that maybe the chicken won't fit in there, but I don't know. We'll see here. I'm thinking no. That's just almost dumb, isn't it? Okay, so we're gonna start by, I don't know how hot that chicken is. I guess it's not hot. Not gonna die, am I? Okay. I mean, it's warm, but it's not hot. So I'm just gonna put however many chicken legs can fit in there. I've never packed chicken legs, so bear with me. You see, I just seared the chicken. You can see it's, I mean, basically I just made the skin kind of crunchy, and of course there's still some that's fatty, but I guess we'll put him in there. You know what? That's not going to work, is it? No. Maybe we shouldn't have stuck that one in there. Take him out. Got to have that extra space. There we go. I guess 6 is all I'm going to get in here. If you put those in between each one. That one's kind of a baby, but I guess we'll see if we can. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, wow. Now, I know people have gotten more than just 6 in here. Maybe these are extremely fat. I don't know. But he is not going in there, is he? That's a pretty packed jar. Maybe they blossomed while they were cooking. I don't know. But, okay, so I've got my 1-inch headspace, and my top is really greasy, so I'm going to use vinegar to wipe that off to make sure that it's totally wiped off. But they basically said you're supposed to put in anywhere from, the Ball Blue Book said 1 to 2 tablespoons of your pan drippings, or gravy, which of course we know we're not supposed to can gravy. So I'm thinking I may not put anything in there, and the reason that I'm not is because this chicken is still 90% raw. So as it pressure cooks, it should create juice down in there. So I'm just going to wipe my lids, and I didn't put any salt in this. I figure we can salt and pepper it when we get it out. And I'll put my lids on, and I'll process them in the canner. I'm not going to demonstrate really the whole canning process. There are a million videos out there about canning and how to, and read your canning book and be familiar with what you're doing before you start. But we will process these quart jars at 90 minutes at 10 pounds of pressure at my sea level. And then when they're done, we'll come back and show you the finished product. So I'm gonna get these all in the jar and see how many. I don't know how many this will fill. I'm only getting 6 in a jar. Might take a while. We'll see. Okay, there they are. All 7 jars they've already sealed. And I got 6 chicken legs in each one, except for one jar only has 5 because it just wouldn't fit no matter what I did. But there they are. That's chicken that I canned last weekend. So there it is. Now I'm cooking the chicken breast.